Hola, Capricorn. I have no clue why I'm speaking like Archer Dora, but here I am. What's up? How you doing? I got a few minutes between some personal readings, so let's read some cards for you, Capricorn, because we cannot forget the cardinal Earth sign. You're the boss, all right? Daddy of the Zodiac's home, and Archer's going to read some cards for you. Actually, Archer called off again. That goober never shows up on time. My name's Scott. I'll fill in. Hi. I look like him, though, don't I? Anyways, every message that comes out for you, Capricorn, is going to be, well, it's kind of for your highest and greatest good, but whatever comes out totally counts. We're going to totally 313-615 freestyle this reading for you, all right? Because I will leave no sign behind. One of these days, I got to do a reading for Ophiuchus. Let's put Capricorn on the screen, and there we go. You ready, Melissa? Let's do it to it. Mod Squad in the house. Wrenches. What's up, Jersey? How's it going, Rebecca? Hey, Jessica. What up, guys? Hey, Mac. Hi, Brandy and Sandra. We're going to read for Capricorn, so let's do it to it. Hi, Rachel. What up? Jessica. All right, let's do it to it. Here we go. All right, God, tap me and tune me in to Capricorn's energy, please, and thank you. Whatever comes out, I'll convey the message. Otherwise, it'll plague me in my sleep until I do. So, but don't worry. Whatever I say, when you're with me, I'm with you. Ride and die. See, I told you I have not even rehearsed this. This is total freestyle. But anyways, you're still with me, and I got your back, and I'm the crystals. There we go. So let's read some cards. Let's go for Capricorn. Here we go. Hey, Persephone, what up? All right, Capricorn. What do we have for Capricorn for the week ahead? What do we have for Capricorn? Let's do it. Did you see that? That was cool, Cappy. The star card on the Knight of Swords. God's making chess moves to put you in like on a pedestal a little bit. You've worked really hard for the things you've got in this lifetime already. And even though you've always thought life wasn't going to be this difficult, or even life itself, it's like, you know what? You've got a change happening or a glow up. The cardinal signs, things are starting to happen for the cardinal signs. So I got to monitor this for you. Uranus moving into Gemini is clearing the air and changing a lot of the frustrations, the stresses, the anxieties that the world's been experiencing. And you're leading this. Lover's card with the Page of Swords. Dude, you got more eyes on you than you know. Some of you guys might be a celebrity or in the public eye already too. I'm getting strong messages for a freestyle reading. This is wild. Definitely some Cappy Aquarius cuspers in the house too. I love cusper energy. This is going to be cool. All right, let's do it to it. Connect me into Capricorn's energy. Let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all time, the cool, calm, collected Capricorns. Andy's coming. I love that. Hold on. Should I do it? I'm just kidding. All right. Overall energy at the bottom. Toy Story might resonate to somebody. Overall energy is the 6 of Swords. You're getting ready to see things in a different perspective. Aquarius energy, literally what I was just talking about, Uranus moving into Gemini, into the 3rd house, that allows that clearer thought process to happen. Get rid of the fogginess up here. 7 of Pentacles, right to the 10 of Pentacles with the Page of Swords and the Chariot come back too. Some of you guys might actually be traveling for work, or the person on your mind and you live at a distance. Maybe you guys met digitally. Somebody here works in the education industry too. So let's go for it. Let's start at the current conditions of Capricorn. Ace of Pentacles. That's your energy too. You're entering the promised land. So this tells me you're just at the beginning of a new chapter, okay? You might even still be adjusting to it and feeling a little bit of growing pains, which also confirms that you are part of the quantum leap timeline jump that's been going on. And literally, as I'm reading this right now, okay, remember, it's timeless. Whenever it clicks into your algorithm is when you're supposed to find it. But you're part of the June 30th quantum leap. If you've been noticing, like, changes in time is moving faster, not enough time to accomplish everything. You've been noticing issues like cell phone interference. Your cell phone even gets locked into SOS mode, or electrical issues. Even health-wise, this quantum leap where we actually jumped timelines, the Earth got unplugged from the matrix and moved over into the new timeline and plugged back in. Dude, especially for you personally as health issues, you might even be noticing like acid reflux or headaches going on, anxiety for no reason. Some of you guys, July 7th, you just spent the whole day anxious. It's all part of this booting back up energy that we're going through, which tells me you are part of the new Earth timeline, okay? So you obviously, on that Page of Swords, passed some tests that allowed you to come into the new timeline. Hi. I'm like the ambassador for the new timeline. So welcome to the new Earth. It's cool here. You'll like it. It's very slow burn energy. Okay. And that's what you're heading into, those vibes that you can hang out on the porch in the morning, have some coffee, check your phone, watch the sunrise, listen to Caitlin Petty sing Sunrise, Sunset. It's cool vibes. You'll dig it. But on the Page of Wands to the Seven of Swords, it looks like you have to heal from all the deceitfulness that you put up with in the past. Okay. Maybe like you've got, you know, you've got those people around feeling like you're in some kind of like club or some kind of group where you just get things handed to you. You're getting ready to go into one of those clubs. Okay. You're going to meet some new coworkers and some new people in your life that are going to be part of this new timeline. All right. So you're going to be one of those ones. Okay. Especially those of you getting ready to start a new job. Okay. You're going to be one of the ones that you just kind of get ushered in and the higher ups start liking you and that. Okay. Page of Wands. Some of you guys might even be in the music industry, but on the Queen of Wands, this is telling me here that, you know, how people keep trying to poke the bear with you, right? Okay. Queen of Wands, Aries energy. Don't poke an Aries, right? Some of you guys might even have some strong Aries in your chart or dealing with one. It's a thing. But the point on this one is that Toby here, the devil's going to lose his battle because the Queen of Wands, that's Violet Jessup in my Titanic deck. That's my girl, straight up. All right. She survived sailing on not only the Titanic, but Titanic's two twin sister ships. The Titanic was a triplet. Okay. This here on this Queen of Wands, Deborah, which is the prophetess and the leader, this is right there telling me that you're at a point where the people that have been trying to throw you off your game, okay, that's what's getting cut out. Toby's going to lose the battle as all this comes to an end, where you're going to rise to a whole nother level going forward. That's going to really bring in people that will respect you and what you have to offer and bring to the table. I love that for you. We'll get some more details to see the direction you're going. I literally just heard you're going to have people suspecting you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth. And for those of you that are in the public eye, or maybe like a celebrity, musician, entertainer of sorts, yeah, everybody thinks it just happened overnight, you know? Like the Beatles, just all of a sudden, they were on the Ed Sullivan Show one night and they were huge and rich and famous. And nobody talks about the 3 years they went through in Hamburg, Germany before that, right? The thing is, something's coming in that you'll sing about. And the third time, it's like you've tried to have your life in like perfect perspective of what your dreams are for so long. And every time you try, it seems like it doesn't work out with Toby, the devil showing up, you know? This is the one time that goes forward and gets it. For some of you guys, you're in the era of the real true love. You know how like you go through the first childhood love, then the second one's the one that you start learning your lessons, go through a dark night of the soul about, and then you find the real deal. For some of you guys, it's the second one that comes back as the third forever love. This is deep. This is a love reading for you, Capricorn. I know most channels give you like money readings, or they think Capricorn's all about the money all the time. This is straight up love. All right. You have to go somewhere else for money this week. So speaking of, let's take a peek at the past person. Okay. All right. Remember, you're allowed to miss and love whomever you want, however long you want. My title here is just Tarot Reader, not Tarot Tell You What to Do. The 10 of Wands on the 2 of Wands with the 9 of Swords. This person realizes that they should not have cut you out. The way they ignored your existence, basically, and tried to pigeonhole you of like, oh, it's fine. Capricorn will never walk away. Capricorn will let me get away with anything. Even though they never said it, that's the energy they're giving off. The thing is, though, they're wondering if you're missing them like they're missing you. What? 2 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini energy. If they miss you, why did they let this come to an end? Oh, dude, I need clarifiers on this. This one's going to get heavy, Doc. So we'll see what's up. Okay, new person energy. This can be somebody you just got involved with, or you're single and you're wondering what's coming in. Hey, Tammy. What up, girl? How you doing? Hey, Phoebe. I got the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, ooh, and the 6 of Wands. This is success. This 6 of Wands right now is Caitlin Petty making it through downtown Nashville traffic to actually make it to like the CMA Fest. You know, this isn't getting off the ground like it should. However, there's a lot of long-term potential here. And with the Queen of Swords out here, that's Abigail the Peacemaker. The name Abigail might even resonate to some of you guys. The thing on that is, though, is that the energy around you guys, this has serious potential. Page of Pentacles, Priscilla teaching the teachers. So it's like you give off hints, or you guys may have tried dating once and it didn't really go anywhere the first time. This could even, for some of you guys, been a long time ago, like 6, 13 years. but then all of a sudden something coming back around. But like the way they're acting though has you fearing like they're going to be no different than the others, right? Queen of Swords, Libra energy. The Page of Pentacles though shows they're on your level. So we got to find out what's going on with them. It's like they're making you think their heart belongs to someone else or something, or they've got you stuck in like the friend zone. But in the Six of Wands, it's a relationship. Oh, this person's confusing. Okay, we'll find out what's up. All right. I'm going to use the brand new deck. This here, I love this. This is the Mystic Storyteller Tarot. This was sent to me from the authors. It's brand new, just out. I've used it for a few personals already today, and the vibes off this deck are like just top shelf. Okay, this right here is a demure deck, big time. It's going to go very nicely with the Biblical Tarot. You guys, y'all better check these guys out. I got to tag them. They're on Instagram. You got to check these guys out. They're cool. All right. Connect me into the Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords, Page of Wands. You've got Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius energy is here. Aquarius, Gemini. Pretty strong Sagittarius. Actually, pretty strong Leo. But then you got Libra, Virgo, and Aquarius hanging out more too. Could even be another Capricorn for some of you guys. Thank you. The Hierophant. Oh. Side note, just for, okay, I know I did say this was about love, but God with the Emperor is like, I have other plans, Archer. That's okay. He's the boss. Hierophant on the Ace of Cups. What I'm seeing here for some of you guys, you are going to be offered a new job position that you love, okay? If you are at work in the current workplace and you're dealing with that one supervisor, boss, manager person that really is like frustrating you because they keep critiquing you and it's almost making you feel imposter syndrome, the Hierophant shows they're actually kind of grooming you. Okay, they're being harsh on you because they're grooming you for the next rung up the ladder. Okay, there's either somebody getting ready to retire or get fired, or the person that's actually doing it to you is the one whom you're going to start taking their job. Okay, so pay attention to whoever like gives you their login information to like help them with emails or assignments because they're teaching you stuff. All right, now meanwhile, over at the High Priestess to the Knight of Wands, what I'm seeing on this one is that you're just like you're rising to a level going forward that people are going to value you more than pigeonholing you. Okay, reviving a little bit of your happiness in your life and your energies. Okay, the thing on this is they're gonna, like I was saying, oh, that's where the silver spoon vibes came from. It's off the Knight of Wands, Leo energy. So what I'm feeling off of it is that some of you guys, like, you got a lot of people who do think you were born with a silver spoon in your mouth for some reason, or you will going forward. Like, that's fine. It would give any of them tinnitus anyways. I mean, tinnitus doesn't matter. That's the thing. They probably never had their shots. I'm talking to a Capricorn who's never been vaccinated or doesn't believe in vaccines. Cool. All right. On the High Priestess, though, see, you do got your own way of looking at things. Some of you guys might even study comparative religions. That Hierophant takes a very non-biased approach to things, okay? Very much a choose your battles energy on this one going forward. You're just at the end of a very negative long cycle, but you're taking your power back with this Emperor energy here too, okay? This is the cycle that's brought a lot of bad things your way. The thing is now that you're shifting into like a Freaky Friday opposite energy, especially if any of the quantum leap energies that have happened between June 30th up to the 7/7 portal yesterday, that is definitely showing if you've had any of those symptoms, self issues, Wi-Fi issues, health issues coming in. Like, and remember, I'm not a doctor. Real health issues, you got to get them checked. Right, Brittany? Props, Brittany. That's cool. I dig it. Okay. Hi, Christina. Thanks for coming. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're here. Hi, Vix. Let's see. There is some Gemini energy too, Vix. There is strong Aries right now. Gemini is here, though. You've got Aquarius and Libra, all the air signs and all the fire sign energy. Remember, it doesn't have to be their sun sign, though. It's just the part of their chart activating when I ask about you. The Six of Wands, and you are looking good going forward. Okay. Straight up, you and the new person do already know each other exist. They're part of the New Earth timeline, too. You guys are both on the Six of Wands. Because there's KP riding in on the horse to get to Jerusalem over here, Jericho. We didn't have maps back then. We just walked places. But anyways, yeah, this person's on your level. You're the Freaky Friday energy. It's like you've dealt with a decade of the yangs. Now it's time for a decade of the yins. Those of you that do study comparative religion might understand. I've studied comparative religion back in college as well. All right. You got to know the enemies, right? Sure, you can study and research your Bible or your Torah, or your Quran and that, but if you don't check out like a little bit of a book of the law or something, you don't know what the bad guys are up to. And if you know the whole bad guys playbook, it's so easy to beat them. It's easy. The bad guys, the bullies brag. You're not a bragger, though. You're not a bragger. That's what I love about you. 6 of Swords, overall energy on this one. The thing here is the planetary shifts that we're currently experiencing are switching things up, where the people who've been getting everything they want just handed to them, they're going to be cut off, and they're going to have to learn the value of a dollar, learn what it means to work for what you want. And then you've got you. You and the people that are here, you guys are coming into the vibes of literally getting the stuff handed to you. All right. You're just getting ready to reap the rewards because you've paid. I'm feeling for the bulk of my Capricorns, you've paid off like 10 to 15 years of bad karmic debt. You've been to, I'm going to straight up say it. I'll go to church on Sunday. You've been to hell and back, right? Been there, done that, burnt the t-shirts. 10 of Pentacles, though. There's a major shift. Some of you guys might even be knowing planetary, like plate shifts, earthquakes, things like that happening. You've learned your lessons, though. The things happening this week or ahead are just going to start giving you little bits of previews of the blessings to come. All right. Some of you guys might just get like a rebate check. That one friend that owes you money forever finally is like, hey, here's that $50 I owed you. You know, some of you guys might even be squaring up on an inheritance or something along those lines, like probate or something too. It's cool. But the High Priestess, expect things to finally change because with the 3 of Wands, you've manifested in what you're wishing for, and it's just getting ready to take off, okay? When you got the High Priestess to the 6 of Wands, that's a good energy to come into the week ahead. So you close out the week ahead from where you've been and what you've been going through, feeling like this, like, whoa, I didn't expect this. It's cool, okay? Okay, let's get into the love department now. Let's see what's up with this past person because you know what? No wonder you've been frustrated about all this. I got confused by both of these people, y'all. If you and me, Capricorn, were sitting on a park bench watching these two people interact, just people watching them, I'd be like, well, they're unique, aren't they? And it's like the energy of feeling like you'd look at me and just be like, Archer, it's complicated. I got you. I want to spinny hug you, Capricorn. I kind of want to give you a spinny hug. Yeah, spinny hugs. You need to giggle, and you need your hair all messed up like you're in a Jeep with the tops off, okay? And even for my male Capricorns, you need a bro hug. I got you, all right? What's up with this past person? 6 of Swords. So this person and you went through a dark night of the soul. You guys each learned lessons. 3 of Swords, I knew it. 2 of Cups, 7 of Cups into the Fool card. They want to do this again. They have rose to another level. Scorpio energy. Scorpio and Gemini and Aries is still pretty strong, but you've got Cancer and Libra too. Yeah, look at this one, the 3 of Swords with the 6 of Swords. This is somebody that straight up, flat out made the wrong choice, okay? Remember, the 3 of Swords does not have to be a person, okay? Some of you, it was a person, but it doesn't always have to be. The 3 of Swords is a noun, Libra energy, person, place, or thing. For some of you guys, it's that friend zone. For some of you guys, they were cheating on you with their job or themselves. Their ego was so big. They were just, they're so vain. They thought Carly Simon wrote the song about them and they weren't even born at the time. For some of you guys, could be an age difference too. But for those of you that this 3 of Swords does resonate to another person, I'm sending spinny hugs because some of you guys literally walked in on them in the act with the other person. Or they just opened their mouth and inserted foot and made the wrong choice and chose them over you. And now they're trying to figure out how in the world do you come back from that? Grass wasn't greener on the other side. Grass was covered in freaking Roundup. I don't know how that resonates to anybody. But some of you guys have recently gotten a rose or a flower left for you. And you didn't know who it was from. Or like a surprise flower visit of sorts. That's like unsolicited with no return address type of a vibe. It's them, okay? The thing on this is, this person had a habit of confusing you and confusing me. I don't like that. My Virgo placements say that's not very nice. But the thing is, they're either always were working, always more focused on their own dreams than them. For some of you, they're the younger one because they have no situational awareness, right? The thing on this is, for some of you guys, this person was depressed, has bipolar. Some of you, they were even diagnosed as depression or bipolar issues. But whatever they chose Oh, wow. But for about 10% of you guys, they never did get diagnosed because they're like, I don't need that. I'm not the problem. Everybody else is. And yet you knew that they needed to go and get diagnosed. Gotcha. Fool card. Yeah. It's only fun until it isn't fun anymore. But they're going to do this. They would never sit their phone down. How does stuttering? How does this person not have carpal tunnel? Carpe diem, carpal tunnel. Whatever they chose over you, they know they shouldn't have. They know you're becoming a missed opportunity right now. Whether they chose work or family or themselves over you. Yeah. Some of them just simply chose to stay single. And a small percentage of you, they even went back to that ex and left you for it. The money and commitment seem to be the two biggest factors here. This person's had a rough time adulting, but they're starting to feel like you're the one that got away. Fool card in the 7 of Cups. And they are totally stalking you. They've been watching your social media. They keep browsing to see what you're up to. Strong Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces vibe. Page of Pentacles. See, they've already sent you the message. If you have them blocked, check your blocked messages folder, okay? They've already sent it. And if they have you blocked, they had to review this. They'll be trying again because they forgot they blocked you. I know, right? They're going to be like, why isn't Capricorn responding? I want to fix things with Capricorn. Cross watchers, please check your blocked contacts list. I've had people do that, and they've been like, oh, I forgot I blocked them. And I'm like, wow, that would have made this go a lot easier. Your of them could be born on the 2nd. The 22nd is here. The 3rd, the 30th, the 23rd. The 2s seem to be stalking you with this person. So you might be noticing a lot of repeating 222s. Somebody's even life path number 2. But Cancer and Aries energy is pretty strong, along with Virgo, Gemini, Libra, and Sagittarius so far. There is Aquarius hanging out too. King of Swords, the Queen of Wands, my girl Violet's back with the 9 of Cups, with Justice. For those of you that actually said to this person, I wish you well, you don't realize how powerful your words are. You better watch out, Capricorn. Don't drive angry, Capricorn. You might be going down the road and be like, I hope that person that cut me off has a and it happens like while you're watching it. For those of you that don't wish to have this person back, I do see you will get to experience their karma. All right, you'll get to witness it either through their social media posts, through the words in the grapevine. I'm even hearing Marvin Gaye. That song might resonate to you. I heard it through the grapevine. California raisins. Oh, that's a childhood memory unlocked. Oh, I forgot about that. Thanks. Okay, if you're eating raisins right now, or your kids, for those of you with kids like raisins, that is like freaking cool. I'm getting cool signs off of this stuff. It's neat, Caitlin, isn't it? Okay. 9 of Cups. You wished them well, and then they had to go through a dark night of the soul that they could literally write a novel about. But it's 2025, so it's produced a top-selling Netflix series. Nobody writes books anymore. Oh, some of you guys do write books. Oh, some of you guys might be an author, and you're writing from this experience. You're writing like the next Chicken Soup for the Soul. Or a little bit of a Fabio fanfic thing, because I literally just saw Fabio on the cover of a romance novel. Well, you're going to make money off of this for those of you doing that. But Violet Jessup, 3rd time is the charm on here, especially for those of you that live near a sunflower field. The thing is, on this one, is that God is doing this everything you guys have gone through. God is doing this all in order for them to have an awakening until they realize you're the answer. Otherwise, God will keep giving them brick walls. All right. Some of you guys might play like, remember Sims? I literally am seeing that. Like, your person is a Sims character, like, and I'm like, what in the world? Stop it. Stop doing that. They're like, no, I know what's right for me. And God's like, sure, you have free will. Go ahead. If you want to make a left-hand turn, help yourself. I did, however, put a tree there about 150 years ago, but let me know how that works out. This person realizes the only way around it is to make things good with you. Otherwise, they've never closed the cycle. So whether you're waiting for closure on this one, you're actually a sign that will get it, okay? And if you do want a reunion on this one, I do see that they're going to call you from a point of frustration. You don't get what all the other channels say, where you get the whole, oh, Capricorn, I've missed you, and we must ride off into the sunset on a horse. Even you know that's like hogwash. It's 2025. It's not how the world works. But the thing on this is, I see them calling up more like that scene from The Hangover, where they're just like all disheveled, and they're like, Capricorn, I messed up. So that's the real deal talk on this one, okay? You're going to either be able to tell them no thank you, but thank you, or what took you so long? Justice card. Either way you cut it, justice is served. The Judge Judy up in the sky, St. Peter says, you win, Capricorn. It's cool. Temperance. If you have not already gotten a message from this person, I'm shocked with that Temperance card because they're finna take some action on this pretty soon. All right. Strong Sag and Aries and Leo energy, Libra, Cancer, and Aquarius is basically every sign is showing up here. Don't even worry about that at this point because their whole freaking chart's activated for you. Somebody around them just mentions Capricorn. All right. And they get all freaky. Okay. It's whoa. All right. Let's get into the new person energy. This is a fun little reading. All right. Let's see what we got on this. And thanks for being here, y'all. If you do want to book a personal private reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I offer the one-on-one Zoom readings where it's like you're hanging out here at the table with me, and traditional private YouTube video links and that. There's a short and sweet check-in and such. Just shoot me an email. I'll send you back the pricing and booking details. And thank you for your patience because I'm a one-man but I do personally answer all the emails within 48 hours. So hang in there. And thank you all for the birthday wishes. I just love you guys. You guys are awesome. And for letting me shout myself out too. Please consider subscribing and being part of the fam. I do go live Mondays at 5 p.m. Eastern for all signs. And all the safe to click links to the pick-a cards, the playlist, the Archer original song, everything, interviews, merchandise, and more can be found by scanning the QR code here to take you to the link tree, or on TikTok, the links in the bio, and of course, the links down in the pinned comment. Okay? We got you covered here. All right. Let's see what we got on this. And do consider being part of the fam. We're working to get the family up to 70,000 subscribers before the end of July. All right, we want to hit 70,000 on 7. Anyways, it's a whole 7 thing going on. I'm obsessed with 7s. So, but be a part of the fam. All right. All right. Ooh, the new person just stopped me on this card. I love timing. The Page of Wands. Miriam's praise for God. I've never seen this happen where the decks are connecting. All the cards are the same out of 2 separate decks. Page of Swords. This person's already watching you in the 3 of Cups because they've already imagined or dreamt about you married. The devil, literally, and they've had some, for some of y'all, they've thought a lot more about the honeymoon than the actual wedding event. And so, you know, those dreams you've been having that you're like, I had some weird dreams about them last night. Don't worry. It's not your fault. They actually initiated the dreams. Okay. All right. So I'm also being told you didn't mind what you saw in the dream. Okay. What? King of Cups. This person's turned the cup of self-love onto themselves. All right. And they've had a lot of people try to do what they want to do on this one because nobody's really fully understood their situation. For some of you guys, maybe you or them do have family that somebody is in a wheelchair as a result of something, okay? Because the vibes on this one is giving me that, the perseverance that comes through it, and that this person is someone that has always had people tell them what to do. It's the vibes of like, I had a friend once that walked up to me and my friend, we were at church, right? And my friend is in a wheelchair. And they were like, I would like to pray for you. My friend's like, go for it. It's cool. And then they're like, please pray for my patience, though, because I'm dealing with some stuff right now. He had issues with his friends and his kids, right? The person got all ticked off and like, don't you want to walk again? And I'm sitting behind him being like, you're about to see my crab claws, buddy. But I was in church. But the thing on it is, he didn't realize or know that because of what had happened to him, his spine was severed. There was no way to fix that. And so he was focusing on the stuff he could control and going with the flow for the stuff he couldn't, but you had somebody else butt in on it. This person is like that, where they've had people butt in and try to tell them what's best for them. And it's kind of slowed their roll down. Okay. That could be the thing of like what's got you stuck in the friend zone with them. Okay. It's like they're interested in this here, but it's turning into this whole thing. I'm hearing the song Love Stinks. It's like, Archer, this just sucks. Why does this got to be so difficult? And they're even kind of saying it too. All right. The thing on it is, though, is that, oh, they didn't want you at first, but now they're reconsidering things. Oh, okay. Maybe it's a false start from a few years or a few relationships back, or even just a little bit of recent energies in that it was like, oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm not ready for anything right now, but thank you, though. And all of a sudden, like, they go home, sleep on it. The next morning, they wake up and they're like, oh, God, why did I say that? Oh, my gosh, I actually want to be with Capricorn, right? They had to rethink something on this one. For some of you, it's just straight up their crazy ex-stalker, okay? This is just Miranda Lambert. Crazy ex-girlfriend vibes comes out, or boyfriend. No gender in tarot. but there is somebody that keeps continuously getting in the way of one of your guys' lives. They've been through enough hurts, though, from all of this that they've been through, that like whenever they try to date someone or whatever, they get out of another relationship, they don't really 1,000,000,100% get over a past breakup or relationship before they jump into something new. Okay. And that's the thing that goes on to this here, where it's just like they come to that point that they're like, I'm tired of this single dating life, ready to settle down with something in a better way. Okay. And every time that happens, it's very similar vibes to your past person energy of God being like, Capricorn's the answer. All right. They're going to find that out, though, once they open up to you a little bit, which they're getting ready to do. All right. And this is a week ahead reading. So some of you guys will end this reading and your phone will go off. Okay. We have literally, if you check the comments on the other collectives, we've been having that happen. And even the personals are more about that we're already starting to work things out and want to make sure it's safe to proceed. I'm telling you, that June 30th quantum leap was the culmination of the Earth's poles shifting. You don't think they'll ever change, or you don't think the new person's ever interested in you, and all of a sudden out of the blue, they totally are, because we have Freaky Friday the energies with a pole shift, okay? Is Lindsay Lohan a Capricorn? I guarantee there's no way she won that spelling bee. But anyways, the thing is that you guys are actually going to work out. It's getting ready to come into a too good to be true energy, where all of a sudden, once you guys both accept it and open up, things just start working out for the both of you guys, to the point that it gets freaky and you almost expect the rug to get pulled out from under you. So you guys are going to wind up into this like awkward, backed into the corner situation that leads to them speaking up and telling you the truth. This is the weirdest vibes I get. And for some of you, if this really happens, you totally have to let me know. But this is the vibe I got, is like being stuck in an elevator. The elevator stops working, right? Okay, right? And you and this person are trapped in the elevator, and when they've got nowhere else to go, they're like, I never confessed my real feelings for you. I'm in love with you, and if we got to end it here, this is the way it's going to be. And then the elevator starts working again, and they're like, word vomit. And you're like, I was waiting for you to say all that. Kiss me, you fool. Okay? I love it for you. So God might have to just like push the envelope a bit to scare them out, scared straight. And then they just like go for it and take a shot at this, the strength card. They just need a little courage. And remember the end of the Wizard of Oz crosswatcher, when the wizard was handing out the gifts and he walked up to the lion, he totally phoned it in. He's like, oh, you had the courage all along. That means he didn't have time to pick the present up. Anyways, crosswatcher, you still got the courage to do it. You don't need to be stuck in an elevator to pull it off. They just got to learn how to process their emotions instead of locking them away. Oh, it's a test in evolution for you two, right? Temperance. Nice. Archangel Michael. That is 9th house energy. Moderation is the key of anything. For some of you guys, it's going to totally be like that. See, for some of you guys, there's a mom involved who wants, whoever the male is in the relationship, there's a mom who really needs to have their kid off the market, so to speak. And I just saw the scene in The Proposal, right? Where Betty White's in the helicopter being like, I'm going to die. And the last thing I want for you guys is to be loving and in a relationship. And then when the helicopter lands, she's like, oh, I'll better. It's literally, it's going to be something that you guys will definitely remember for. But with the star card, it's written and meant to be that way. Even if Betty White does save you guys' relationship. It's just a test in evolution for you two, but you guys can pass it and make it to the next level together. Some of you guys are going to actually wind up relocating or moving with this person, or they wind up moving in with you. So heads up, okay? I love it for you. Capricorn, claim this thing down in the comments. We got to manifest this for you. You totally deserve this. And I know some of you guys like to keep your private lives private. Use the comment section for anything you want, like Steve from Blue's Clues. You can comment, complain, brag, boast, whatever you like. It's for you. But if you want to keep your private life private, you can just pop an emoji down there. God knows what you're thinking when you put the emoji, and it still helps the channel, the fam, and the algorithm. So it means the world to me too. And that way me and 70,000 other people can help you manifest it. So you're not in this alone, Capricorn. We're all in this together here. We're a fam, and we got your back. All right. And remember, it'll resonate to any placement of Capricorn in your chart too, because you're not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign. All the parts of your charts are what makes you 1 in a billion. Nobody can do what you do. All right, Cap? Remember that. So until next time, I'll see you then. All right. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, Cherry. Love you, Capricorn.